Well, it's December. That means there's only one thing for it. It's Christmas. It's time to go ho, ho, ho and turn the Tesla into the Christmas Sleighmobile. Ho, ho, ho.
Out of all the reindeers, you know you're the mastermind. Run, run, Rudolph, Rudolph ain't too far behind. Run, run, Rudolph, Santa's gotta make it to town. Santa making Mary tell him he can take the freeway down. Run, run.
So there you go. Turn the Tesla into Father Christmas on wheels. So let's go back to myself in the studio for this week's Tesla news. Hi, I'm Tesla Dave, bringing you the latest news from the world of Tesla here on Tesla News. In today's episode, we'll be looking at why Tesla is the safest car. We'll be looking at full FSD, full self-driving testing in both Germany and France, and why it's coming to Europe very soon. We'll also be looking at why Teslas are the most unstolen vehicles that you can buy in the market, plus so much more in today's Tesla News. So, I'm David Hunter and welcome to my little show. Now, we've looked over the pond at people driving around on FSD version 14.2, getting very excited, and they're just about to get the latest release, which is the nearest you can get to level 5 autonomy. Meanwhile, in Europe, we're stuck with version 12. It's just more or less like advanced autopilot. And bear in mind that every Tesla leaves the factory in self-driving mode. Just like this, here's the factory in Germany, in Berlin. Amazing, look at those shiny new Tesla Model Ys. I still love the red, don't you? But they're all leaving in self-driving mode because there's no legislation in the factory at the Gigafactory in Berlin. So this is how they were naturally born. Now, obviously, if you're in America, Canada, Australia, other parts of the world, you've already got the self-driving. So you can understand how frustrated we are in the UK. We just don't have this. Look at it, it's amazing. Yeah. What model would you choose? Which colour do you think is best? Quite like the new blue as well, but the red with white seats, exactly like the one I have, is absolutely my favourite. So let me know in the comments which colour you would have preference to. So you can understand why we're getting frustrated here in Europe, and especially the UK, as we have no news in the UK whatsoever of any goalpost of the FSD arriving. However, in Europe it's a different story. They've started testing in both Germany and France. Let's take a look first at France and then go across to Germany, where they test a U-turn.
So I'm testing FSD supervised as a passenger, and so far the conclusions are that it's pretty much as good as it seems to be in the US. Everything's very smooth. It's a little scared sometimes of things like roundabouts and stuff, but overall, like, very smooth, very pleasant ride. It feels like the car really knows what's around it. Very impressive. Just a little shy, you know, after those speed bumps, which you're gonna see right here. It's like a little slower than like you would probably be as a driver, and then after the speed bump, a little slow to pick up speed again, but it's very marginal. It's not, you know, not a big deal. Very pleasant ride again, and yeah, there you go. Fantastic use of the blinker, you know, up to code, and very nice ride. super impressive.
Mal gucken, ob er das im Einzug jetzt schafft. Auch hier lässt er genug Abstandsbordsteine und wow, krass zu sehen. Er macht hier einfach einen U-Turn.
Now, as it feels Christmassy, one of our viewers has sent this in. Doesn't that look amazing? Yeah, I'm going to have to put some Santa's hats on my white seat covers. But as the snow falls down, how does a Tesla do? Well, it's got amazing traction control, as demonstrated now. Amazing. And you will never feel more Christmassy or safer in a Tesla. Safe, you say? Oh yeah, they're amazingly safe. Check this video out of all the near misses that FSD saved. We're heading for a head-on. Whoa! Such quick reactions. You're so safe in a Tesla, that's for sure. But also theft-free. It's very hard to steal a Tesla, you know, with the biometrics from the camera. You can put a code in to stop somebody driving away with it, a PIN code. Yeah, take a look at this report coming out of Australia.
But this could happen anywhere with almost any modern car.
Typically, it's cars that have push-button start. They're the easiest ones to steal, and it is quite ironic that we went from moving away from keys to this secure, passive entry system with push-button start. And ironically, now it is the least secure system. It is unfortunate that really it's only brands like Tesla at the moment that have secure CANBUS systems that require encryption and authentication to actually process commands. And it seems like car companies are stuck in the old days of just not thinking about security in the 21st century.
The security system showed two guys on the other side of the street in a car, somehow remotely opening my Land Cruiser and then jumping off their car into my car, and within 2 minutes, my car disappeared off the driveway.
Car theft has gone through the roof over the past 3 years, over 100% increase in cars stolen, and majority of those cars are actually Toyota vehicles.
FSD 14.2 isn't a patch. It's a leap. Sharper vision, smarter parking, faster detours. 14.3 is even bigger.
So let's take a look now at this FSD Tesla just parking itself at the airport with ease. Amazing. As easy as that. Meanwhile, in India, this Tesla on FSD coming face to face with a truck. How will it get by in that narrow lane? Just a piece of cake, isn't it? That should improve the driving over there.
Okay, what's it gonna do here? We're coming up to an accident. Wow. Holy, really good job. We're turning around. I didn't do any of this. FSD did everything here. Incredible. Amazing. Holy. So we just came up on an accident and full self-driving turned around on its own and is now navigating home via like a new route. So that was incredible. I've never experienced that. And I'm definitely going to share that because I think this clip is so cool. Well done, Tesla. That's a really neat feature. I've never seen that.
And now take a look at this video from the Euro NCAP testing of the Model Y. So Teslas really are just AI machines and you get the car as standard. Isn't it about time Musk reinvented the phone? There's been a long speculation, obviously with Starlink and everything else, that he's going to bring out a rival to the iPhone. But during this interview recently with Joe Rogan, it was obvious to anyone watching that that's not his intention. He actually plans to maybe go beyond the phone. Because with AI, do we actually need phones?
But it keeps coming up. It keeps coming up where I know I've asked you a couple times, I'm like, this is bullshit, right? But like,
I'm not working on one.
You're not working on it.
I'm not working on a phone.
Okay. Have you ever considered it? Has it ever popped into your head? Because you might be the only person that could get people off of the Apple platform.
Well, I can tell you where I think things are going to go, which is that we're not going to have a phone, or in the traditional sense, what we call a phone will really be an edge node for AI inference, for AI video inference, with some radios to obviously connect to. But essentially you'll have AI on the server side communicating to an AI on your device, formerly known as a phone, and generating real-time video of anything that you could possibly want. And I think that there won't be operating systems, there won't be apps in the future, there won't be operating systems or apps. It'll just be, you've got a device that is there for the screen and audio and for and to put as much AI on the device as possible, so as to minimize the amount of bandwidth that's needed between your edge node device, formerly known as a phone, and the servers.
So if there's no apps, what will people use? Like, will X still exist? Will they be email platforms, or will you get everything through AI?
You'll get everything through AI.
Everything through AI. What will be the benefit of that, as opposed to having individual apps?
Whatever you can think of, or really whatever the AI can anticipate you might want, it'll show you. That's my prediction for where things end up.
What kind of time frame are we talking about here?
I don't know. It's probably 5 or 6 years, something like that.
So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching Tesla News. I'll be back next week with a new review of my Model Y. But until then, thank you for watching and stay safe out there. Please do like and subscribe. And there should be something appearing there and here. Thank you so much and enjoy your Teslas. Oh, if you've not bought a Tesla yet, then I can get you some money off. Details in the description below. But yeah, appreciate you watching this, and as I say, we'll be back next week with a new review of the Model Y. We've also got a BYD on order being loaned to me, so we can do a comparison against my Model 3. BYD, is that better than a Tesla? Or is it just a protest vote against Elon Musk and his politics? Let's find out in the future. But until then, good night, good morning, good afternoon, God bless. See you soon.